And there he goes.
Hey.
Oh my god, there's another commercial.
Chill.
Hey, look, it's a D&D commercial. Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
go.
they're listening on the conversation, man. Like, using Google.
Oh, no, wait, no. It's Coca-Cola with a 20-sided die.
Let's go.
Oh, shit, there we are.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Hello, hello.
Alright. Okay.
I hear us.
There we are.
Yep.
Hell yeah, let's go. I hear it.
Wait, I hear him and I hear me, but I don't hear table talk.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, we cannot hear you in stream.
I hear him and I hear me, but I don't
We hear...
table talk.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, hello.
Can't hear table.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, and you can hear me, but we can't hear table.
Can
Try
I
this.
hear me?
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hello.
There you are. There
There
you
we
are.
go.
Okay. Let me mute that. Alright, your audio is good now, sir.
Alright,
Oh,
we're ready.
fucking
We're ready to get
yeah.
this going.
Let's
Maybe.
fucking go.
Man.
Alright.
Do it.
Oh, your mod view is set up different than mine. Alright. Interesting. Okay. You don't have...
Go to the overlay.
Where's all your tabs at for mod view, sir?
Ugh.
Fix it.
I'ma fix it.
I'ma
Like Bob
fix
the
it.
Builder. I'ma fix it good. Yes,
Oh, wait.
sir.
Oh, add or remove widget has to be done by the broadcaster. Okay, never mind. Activity.
Let me know when it changes the overlay to the D&D overlay.
So, how's everybody's day been?
Amazing.
Heck yeah.
Did it switch over to the D&D overlay?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Hell yeah. Alright, we are live. And going on to the second session of
Go, guys.
Dungeons and Dragons. Celestial Sea.
Part 2.
Alright. So, last we left off, you guys were... It's like, you guys were at a bar, and while exploring outside to find out what to do, a falling star plummeted to the ground a mile away. You guys went to go check it out, and when you did, you noticed it was some kind of rock with what looks like a black ooze coming out.
Sorry.
The ship then came and said that they were from the Imperial Order. You guys know that you've never heard of the Imperial Order, so you're like, what's up? And they're like, that's our rock. And you guys didn't fight them. You just were like, yeah, sure, it's yours. And they're like, it's the most valued object in the galaxy. And you guys still were like, these guys got guns pointed at us.
This was with the 9-foot tall man, correct?
Yeah.
Was it a man or was he a different race?
It was of a different race, but you're assuming he's a man.
Okay, alright. Humanoid at least.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No. I was in my room. Sorry, hold on.
You're good.
Alright, you're good.
Spenso. I will be right back. I'm going to get something to drink. We will rejoin each other in a second, chat. I'm going to get something to drink.
Get a refresh.
No, but I'm outside smoking a square. I'm muted because it's windy.
Got a nice breeze. Smoking a nice cigarette. Kick back. Pop a drink in your hand.
Oh.
Man, he's gonna come back like that weird tuna fish sandwich or something. I'm gonna have to leave.
All right. Got my liquor. If you guys are having a party, I might as well have a party too.
Like, this is all good, square, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Just checking.
Yeah.
What kind of liquor do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Sounds like gross.
Nah, it's green apple, vodka.
You know, I don't think I've ever had vodka.
Mixed with some zero sugar, zero artificial sweetener, flavored water.
What flavor?
Mixed berry. Tropical. Yeah, tropical splash.
Is apple really tropical though?
I'm sure there's apples in tropical areas. Are you saying that they don't got apples in Cuba?
I'm not saying apples ain't in Cuba, but I always see them in like hilly areas, mountainous areas, you know.
You saying there's not mountainous and hilly areas in Cuba?
I actually don't know what's the.
Are you making a? You know nothing of.
If you're freaking me out, hang on. No, I've never person. No. Wait. Why does that matter? I'm talking about land masses. Land masses aren't.
Listen, man, you're the one that started bringing in Cuban people. I'm just talking about culture.
What are you talking about, man? You were the one that bringing up Cubans. Like, what? I had this start. What did I ask for? Apples. Apples. Yeah, I don't view them as tropical.
Well, you'd be wrong, man. I think that any fruit could be tropical.
Not
Are you saying that apples and bananas don't belong together?
No. The banana's like yellow and long, and an apple is like red, green, or whatever, and round.
Wow, dude, you are.
Well, I like green bananas.
I like brown bananas.
Isn't it
Rylan,
kind of weird?
you didn't
how,
miss
like,
anything. You're good.
No,
It's
we're just arguing about apples and bananas over here.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Because Spenso over here is racist against apples.
I'm not racist. I'm just saying they look different. All right, isn't it funny how everybody identifies their food by the color anymore? It's like, ooh, I like
Hydrate has
blue.
been redeemed by blue.
Oh my God, I'm thirsty. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so thirsty.
Thank you, sir.
I'm definitely gonna drink this water that hydrates me, and
And
not
I am
this.
Drink some
definitely
strawberry
gonna drink
lemonade.
this juice that is orange, and it is orange juice. Yeah.
And I'm definitely not gonna drink this cocktail that would obviously dehydrate me.
And I'm definitely not gonna suck this. Hold up.
All right.
Go
So,
to
anyways,
commercial.
And I'm definitely not gonna hit this pipe, sir.
thank you for that hydrate, Rylan.
Yeah, really, I do appreciate it.
All right, so like what I said last session, guys, we are doing a D&D stream, and so because of that, to help the flow of the story, I am not going to be able to interact as heavily with chat. But if you guys want to interact with us, just know we are reading, and we will try to interact in some way. And if you look down the point rewards, you can see that there are different point rewards that you can do, like spawn a monster, stuff like that. And yeah, and we'll just have fun. Just women, a blight match. A blight match. Gotcha. I can't type. That's cool, Rylan. I can't type either. Alright, so last we left off, you guys found the rock that fell from space. This tall guy, 9-foot tall guy, from the Imperial Order, came, and you guys were like, well, what's this rock? And he's like, it's none of your business, just know that it's super valued. And you guys let him take it. But when he took the rock and they took off, you notice a black tendril just shot out of the ground where the rock used to be. And started attacking you. You guys fought back, and as you were fighting, some of you noticed the ground was starting to turn black. And more tentacles started coming out of the ground. You guys started fighting those tentacles, but then you realized you were losing a battle that you could not fight in. You were fighting a losing battle. There we go. And so you guys started to run. Some of you were injured in the process, but a rogue ship came down and swooped you up. You guys flew away, and you guys were talking about how you needed to go back and tell those people at that bar, anybody else that was on that planet, that what was going on. But by the time you guys reached outside the planet's atmosphere, you looked back, and the planet was dying and collapsing on itself. Pure black. You guys realize that this is something unheard of, and so the woman who picked you up, the pilot, stated that she's going to take you guys to the elders.
Okay, and it was just this woman on the ship. Did we confirm that?
Yes.
Okay, and what was her name? Actually, let me get that.
She told you her name was Villian.
Villia.
Villian.
Oh, Villia. Okay. Thank you.
Villain, but with one L instead of two. Villian.
Villia. Nice. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Alright. So, you guys are in the cockpit of this ship, and it's just a small starship. It's nothing amazing. Nothing big. But you guys start to fly away. And that's where we left off. So, you guys are in the cockpit of this ship. What do you want to do?
Um, gonna talk to Bilia
Hell yeah.
and ask her what's. Excuse me. And I'm gonna ask her, hey, what's happened to the planet?
She claims exactly what it looks like. It was destroyed.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, obviously, but how was it destroyed? The whole planet just doesn't turn black.
The
Well,
tentacles.
I don't know.
That
What did you
makes
guys see down there?
I'm gonna tell her about the tentacles we saw, and also that explains how we were kind of beat up whenever we got on the ship.
Yeah, of course. And she saw the tentacles too. She's like, well, no, I saw the tentacles, but what caused those? What was down there?
I'm gonna tell her about the foreign material in the meteorite, and about the. We did know it was the Imperials, correct? That took it, that material.
The Imperial Order. Yes.
Yeah. We will tell her about the Imperial platoon
She
holding us
state
up.
she states we've come in contact with the Imperial Order before. You guys were smart to let them have the rock, but also it's not good that they have that rock.
It was smart, but it was stupid.
It wasn't stupid, but because you had no way of fighting them, but it was definitely not good that they got a hold of that. There is this um there is this element that we've been studying about that existed a long time ago, and it just recently has come about again. It's known as the Seed of Nyrus.
Seed of Nyrus. Who's Nyrus?
So, wait, is that Villian talking?
Yes.
Can you make her sound like a woman? That'd be great. Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
Yes. Put on
sorry.
those.
She goes, that is known as the Seed of Nyrus. Is that better?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, thank you. That makes it so much better.
It's hard to
It makes it a
sound.
little easier to distinguish when you're talking as a DM and when you're talking as her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, um, we don't know who Nyrus is. We just know that the elders have seen visions of the Seed of Nyrus. And Nyrus, from what the elders have seen, was an eldritch entity from another dimension who tried to fight the gods, both good and evil, and as punishment he was shattered and scattered across multiple dimensions.
Dang.
And these pieces of him are known as the Seeds of Nyrus. And they're not good. We don't know much about them, but what we do know is they corrupt everything they touch.
Very disturbing.
That's sort of how Nyrus grew in power back when he was whole. He would devour everything he could touch.
Just consume it.
Yep. So
Would
now,
would I know who the elders are? Would I know of the elders?
probably not.
Okay.
She says the elders are the leaders of the Ralithian order. and they are the last of the Relithians, an ancient race that has psionic abilities. They have created the Order of the Relithians in order to practice and carry out certain aspects of order throughout the cosmos.
Nice.
And she says, "Do you have any more questions?"
I don't believe so. Thank you, sir.
Sir?
Just, like, which quadrant are we heading? Do we have a
She
direction?
goes, "Did you just call me a sir?"
I guess, sorry, ma'am. Do you know which direction we'd be heading?
We are going towards the we are going towards planet Rollith of the Vice Quadrant.
Alright.
Directional isn't Directional isn't really something you worry about in space because there's no up or down in the void of space. So directions are usually used by star charts of quadrants.
Alright.
But yeah, how about you, Bumby? What are you wanting to do? You're in the cockpit of this ship. You see that there is a door behind you, and then there's the front of the ship where you guys been hanging out. It also doubles as a med bay, kind of.
I think I'll go towards the front of the ship where they are.
Okay.
Just kind of sit down and listen to their conversation.
Okay. She says, so the Relithians are very secretive, so they're not going to be quite happy that I brought you. So I suggest that you guys be extremely polite. And she looks at you with the accent.
Hey, I'm as smooth and polite as your grandson.
I don't have a grandson.
Nah, heck, you look old enough to have one.
Oh, shit.
That was rude.
Out
No,
the
it's
space
just
palm.
an observation.
I am
think it was
quite
rude.
young. I'll have you know.
I'm not saying you're not young, I'm just saying you look old.
She blinks and goes, "Don't talk when we reach the elders."
Maybe I will, maybe I won't, we'll see.
She goes, "No, it is important you don't."
It's important that we all see.
She goes, she stops the ship. She's like, "I will space you now if you do not guarantee me that you'll be polite."
Alright, hold up on the space, and how did you air brake a ship? Like, look at this, everybody. This defies all laws of physics here. Like, how do you even do something like that? I can hear the air coming out your air.
She goes, "I didn't air brake the ship."
We're at a dead stop. We are not moving.
Yeah. She goes, I've used jets to stop it.
Normally, that takes, a very long time to slow down. Lose all that momentum. You dead stop it. You go from like thousands of miles a second and to a dead stop. We all red soup on like the window. What is this?
Devin Wise, howdy, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Devin!
She says, Relithian tech is very advanced. I'm assuming you're unaccustomed to such profound technology. I apologize.
She says, be like, whoa, you know, we got like Albert Einstein over here. Yeah, it's whatever you want, honey.
What kind of crack we on? None. We just got a really smart mouth player right now. who's about to get spaced.
Hey, after I just witnessed like her creating an entire new law, like way of thinking and how the universe operates, yeah, I will most definitely respect that woman.
Oh.
Like, I'm almost worshiping her feet after witnessing that.
Oh my gosh. She just used some jets to stop it. That's all that happened.
Like, she went from thousands to zero. We good. We good. I'm scared of her.
Well, I mean, she didn't stop on a dime. She slowed down first, but she stopped. Yeah.
Like,
you didn't say that. You said she halted the ship.
She stopped the ship.
You said she gradually came to a stop.
Oh my god!
Like she stops. I was viewing like a bus stopping, like
brake check.
Yeah, exactly. She went like that.
Oh, horrifying.
But instead of air brakes, it was jets. Anyways, actually, who knows? It could have been air brakes. Air does propel people in space. But anyways, yeah, she says, I need your complete guarantee that you both will be respectful and will not speak unless spoken to.
Yes, absolutely, ma'am. Whatever you say.
The elders pride themselves on respect, and if I don't stop you from going there now, then it's going to cause trouble for me when we get there.
I'd hate to see what causes trouble for you, ma'am. Somebody as scary as you must be up for himself.
Exactly.
I do it where she doesn't whisper this, like, hear this. I'm whispering it to myself.
Oh.
She didn't hear me, did she?
Probably not, if you whispered it.
Okay.
Damn, all I had to do was stop the ship and that scared you? Damn.
You don't understand.
Scared his ass into respect.
I should give the villains, like the villains ships like that to just stop, like, these ships not only stop on a dime, they drift. In space, they drift in space. Oh gosh.
If it drifted, like, I wouldn't be fearing, but nah, it stopped. Like, zero movement in any direction. Like, you don't understand. You're going faster than a bullet, like, a whole lot faster. And you just stop on a dime.
I mean, like to drift, you need traction to be able to drift.
Oh, you mean like
a road
car drift? I thought you meant just drifting through space.
No. So if they drift like Tokyo Drift with a spaceship, that's terrifying.
Wait, what's a Tokyo Drift?
Fast and Furious.
You've never seen the movie Tokyo Drift?
I don't watch TV or movies.
But it's been out for so long.
Like, it's been out for a long time. You've never watched movies?
Very, very, very few.
Wow. Interesting. It's just a movie where people, like, drive cars in Japan and, like, if they brake while going at Mach speed in a car, the car will slide, and it's called a drift.
Oh, so kind of like when you hit your brakes when you're going too fast on dirt and try to make a turn, your ass in is going to slide. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then people drift around to cut corners a lot faster during races and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So,
I didn't know that was a movie thing. I do that all the time.
you do that all the time.
I do that all
an
the time.
exciting life.
Alright.
So, yeah. So she takes off again on the ship, and yeah, you guys are flying. Oh shit! I just poured way too much vodka in there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get fucked up. I was pouring it like it was soda. Fuck.
Oof.
Oof,
But
indeed. So, you guys are traveling, and you eventually come upon a massive. It looks like a star base, but it's built into the side of a collapsing planet.
That's no moon.
And you see there are many other ships here that look just like this one. And just like she did, they all stop on a dime.
I am petrified. I am convinced that we have gone to an entirely different dimension of nothing but godlike beings that can defy the laws of physics and momentum like they have.
But this is
There's
also
nothing
taking
to-
place how many years in the future, though?
Yeah. This is like...
That doesn't matter. Like, that, no. I don't accept that. Nothing. Nothing. Even a solid surface could stop that on a dime. And everything inside still be alive.
Yeah, man,
Like, that was a TPK, you all. That was a TPK.
I mean, that is true. I mean, gravity, everything's going to hit the windshield.
It is.
They got great inner suspension.
No. You got suspension on your organs from flying out of your face? No. See, y'all, like, this should be a whole lot more scary than anything you're gonna face. Space, like, will beat you up.
No, they got great suspension.
No, man, like, that's gonna turn the back of your head. Like, it's gonna push it so far up, like, to your eyeballs. It's gonna make a black hole hit it so hard.
No, man, because they got like artificial gravity inside the ship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like having a balloon for an airbag.
It's like being inside the airbag, and the airbag is not affected by the outside whatsoever. It's like that.
All right.
Science and magic collaborating into one thing.
It's
So-
magic, sir. It's
Magic and science.
Yeah.
Dang, that actually sounds nice.
On a dime.
On a dime.
I'm still
In space.
petrified all the same. Like, whatever these people want me to do, I will do it.
Okay, so they pull in, and she starts to pull into the base, and yeah, you see that this is a massive star base that is the size of a planet. It's huge, and she lands. She's like, "Okay, get out."
Like, I've gun it out of there. I gun
Got
it
it
out of there.
You get it out of there, and you see that there are officials, and they sort of stop you. Blades out. They seem to have these spear-like glaives that look very archaic in technology.
Be like, oh, wait. I don't want no trouble.
And they go, State your business and how have you hijacked a ship? A Relithian ship.
Like, it wasn't us, it was her, and I'm a point towards Vidland.
She steps out and she's like, "Easy, Speedy, they're with me." And he goes, "Oh, right. Valian. Villian. So sorry about that. Did not mean to intrude." And he goes about his business.
So from what I'm seeing so far is archaic looking technology.
Yes. This place
Kind
is
of like
very advanced.
Wakanda in the Avengers series.
This place is like more advanced than Wakanda.
Oh, heck.
Yeah. It's alien to you. And she says, just wait here. Keep yourselves busy. Don't do anything that you shouldn't do. Like anything. And I'll be right back. I'm going to tell the elders that I'm bringing you to them.
The moment she says, like, don't do anything, I'm just going to stand, like, stiff still, almost like a soldier at attention.
Uh-huh. Okay, and she leaves. So you see that there's a lot of ships in here. You see that this place is completely strange to you guys, and and there's like a lot of people. What do you want to do?
Is it just like a bunch of officials and everything, kind of like what we've been seeing, the foot soldiers?
Yeah, and you see that they have like ships are like sort of droning above you. You see that there's like these carts full of like what looks like luggage, and you can see that this looks like a very like alien airport.
I'm gonna wait for her to come back myself. I won't stroll away.
All right, how about you, Bumbleina? Are you gonna stay perfectly still?
No, I'll just casually come over and stand next to him and observe everybody around him.
Okay, so you guys just people watch.
Mm-hmm.
Which, she should be coming back shortly, shouldn't she?
Yeah, of course. Shortly.
Like, I don't know. What do I see around here? Like, is there anything that strikes me as interesting, kind of sticks out? I'm assuming it's like a metropolitan city theme, but futuristic.
More like a military base.
Ah,
Yeah. And you look around, you see that there are guards. They're all also people wearing the same uniform she was wearing. Everything's very uniform. You see that there's some people who are going through this massive doorway that she went through, but you also see that oh,
bless you.
bless me, I'm so sorry. You also see that there is also what looks like a little platform area with a blue light, and then they would push a button and that blue light, like a hologram, would lift them up like an elevator, and it'd take them to a different floor.
Bless you. I'm gonna see if Bumbleana wants to check out the platform with me.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry.
What was your question? You're going to do what with you?
There was a platform across from us, down the ways.
And you were going to go check it out?
Yeah, it appears to be taking people to other levels, up, down. Mind you, we are on a military base. If you do not want to check it out, I will respect that.
I think I'm going to stay where I'm supposed to. You go right on ahead.
Yeah, ready? I I don't plan on going too far.
You see anything cool?
Yeah, like he said, it was almost like an airport, but it's a military base because there's so much space and air traffic. So it's
They can
very,
stop on a dime.
yeah, like defy physics. Like momentum don't just stop.
No.
Like all that kinetic energy's got to go somewhere.
All right,
But no. Hello.
Oh, that kinetic energy can be absorbed through science and magic, which is what happened. It went somewheres. It was absorbed.
Hate to be on the other end of that absorption.
Me too. Me too.
Is that where the science of maxi pads come from, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
There's a lot of kinetic energy in that flow, and those maxi pads just slurp
That
it
brings to our next commercial. Brings up the Maxi Pads and Tampons commercial.
Dude, I get freaking those commercials all the time. I'm like, sorry,
up.
guys.
Dude, like, could you imagine being sponsored by, like, a maxi pad corporation?
I wouldn't do it.
Are you bleeding out of your anus profusely? Try our new Maxi Pad. Absorbs 10 gallons of liquid blood.
I mean, there are certain YouTubers and streamers who are getting sponsored by, like, independent underwear companies, so I could see someone doing, like, try our new maxi pads. This video was sponsored by maxi pad. Yeah, I don't know, random maxi pad. Try yours today. If you click the link below, you'll get a free discount.
Wait, who's out here being an independent underwear company, man?
Have you ever heard of?
All you need. What?
Have you ever heard of?
I know a streamer that wants to be sponsored by Depends.
Sheath. Have you heard of Sheath?
No.
It's a new underwear company where they make their underwear with a little
little pouch.
A little pouch for you to stick your junk in.
Yeah, it's
to
called
help
the
keep your
front of the
boys
shorts,
separated and away from your thighs.
Yeah, it's a sheath for your penis and balls, and it keeps your balls away from your thighs so that you don't chafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently they're heavenly. I've never
It's sad.
had one.
I know more about the man's underwear than he does, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck a movie was.
It just means you're on the internet more than watching movies.
Yeah, probably right.
That's all that means.
I think we're off topic, though.
We are off topic. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Benso. Gosh. Anyways, so.
I think that was my fault.
So, anyways, yeah, what were you guys want to do? You want to stay put, or you want to check out that cool hologram lift thing?
I asked Bumbleina if she wanted to check it out with me, and either way, I will be heading over there.
So you just start taking off after you tell her about it. Bumbleina, are you gonna stay still, or are you gonna go with him?
I'm gonna stay in the area and just kind of pace around in front of the ship where I'm supposed to stay.
Yes, split the party. Let's go. Don't worry, Spencer. When you get spaced, you'll love it. It'll be great.
As I'm running away, I'm gonna scream, "If I die, it's your fault."
So you head towards this little lift thing, and the hologram hasn't gone back down. But you see there is a control panel here to call another one. Do you want to click it?
Yeah.
You click it, and instead of one coming down, a blue light just appears. And it says, "Please step in to the platform.
I'm gonna step in, kind of
Step in.
cautious like.
All right. There's another button on the inside. Do you want to push it?
I'll push it.
It lifts you up. You are standing on pure light. Like if you feel it, you actually feel nothing there.
Awesome.
And it takes you up to what looks like another hangar, but this one has massive, what looks like robots. And you can see that these are pilotable mechs.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What else do I see?
You see people like maintaining them, working on stuff, engineers working on pieces of it and everything, building new ones.
It's pretty much just the mech bay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. I'm gonna go back down.
He's gonna go back down? Alright.
Yeah, I don't think if I'm not looking to cause any trouble, and I don't think I could fight giant Iron Man. Iron Man's brother over here.
Okay. So you go back. The light, a light sort of appears when you push the button, and you step on it, and it takes you back down.
Alright. Has she returned yet?
She is not.
I'll look around other areas.
Alright, you start exploring some more. You see that there's a doorway to your left, a massive doorway. You also see that there's a hatch right next to that, that looks like it's going to take you to another room. But it's more, it's like a human-sized door, automatic door, instead of the massive hangar doors that they have in here.
I'm gonna go to the little door.
Alright. You go to that, it opens like right when you step in front of it, and you see that it's a hallway.
I'm gonna go down that hallway.
You go down that hallway. He is now completely out of your sight, Bubba.
Dude is like, hey, I'm gonna go look around this mysterious space. Just like creeps around, opening up doors.
Very nice. Alright. All of a sudden you hear Bumba a loud what alarm going off. The lights are going off and on, off and
I take
on.
a sigh and I look around for Spinzo.
Spencer, while you've been exploring down this hallway, you hear the alarms going. You've been walking for a while now too. I'll say a few minutes now. You've actually made a few turns and everything, and yeah, you hear the alarm go off.
Hearing the alarm, I'm gonna quickly. What have I passed along this corridor?
Other doorways, you've made a few turns, like here and there. Nothing specific.
Alright, hearing the alarms, I'm gonna gun back.
Alright.
To
So you start to
Thumbelina.
gun back, and you realize that there is a fork. You don't remember this fork here. Do you go
Pick
left
the
or right?
fork up, put it in my pocket, and keep running down the street.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Thank you. I'll
Get
be
out.
here all week.
Every campaign. Get out. Get out. Go home. You're no longer welcome here, you or the rest of your kind.
Oh my gosh! Like just every campaign, it never fails.
Every campaign, I'll mention a fork for the first time, and everybody's like, him or G-Man are always like, I pick the fork up and go on my way. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done.
Just like, forget this. I did not sign up for this. I did not agree to this. No.
Tell G-Man. I want you to spread the word. Tell G-Man and anybody else who plays with me. The next time that joke is made ever, I'm rolling a random die and something's gonna happen. It's gonna be punishment.
He kills a player, like, without remorse. Like, let's just be a lesson to you all. Like, you are nothing to me. You are less than nothing. You're toys. You are literally toys. It's like, oh my gosh, calm
Built for
down.
my amusement.
Calm down, Square. It's like, no!
I am a god.
Oh my gosh.
I am your god. Alright, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Yeah, you can go left or right. Which way do you go?
I will go right.
You'll go right. Alright, you go right. You see that there's a tunnel going towards the doorway. Do you go to that door?
Does any of that seem familiar to me?
Not really.
Dang.
Do you go through the door?
Yeah, I'll go to the doorway.
You go to the doorway, it opens up, and you see that you're in some kind of special core room with computers and a massive, what looks like energy source in the center. Looks like a massive pillar of glass, and something bright is on the inside.
Does it seem like any of these guards or anything are looking for me?
You haven't seen any guards.
Now I'm really alarmed. I'm gonna leave that room.
You're gonna leave that room. Okay, you leave that room. Bumba, you hear the alarm. You start looking for Spencer. You can't see him. What do you do?
Stay where I am.
Stay where you are. Hell yeah, I love it. The alarms go off. Everybody is scattering, and you're just standing still.
It's just like, yeah.
And one of the guards comes up to you and goes, "What are you doing? We're under attack!"
Well, they told me.
Why are you just standing there? Do you reply to him?
To me?
Yeah, he says that to you.
I say Villainous. That's her name, right? Villainous?
Villian?
Villian. Villian told me to stay here and await for her return.
He just blinks twice and shakes his head like you just jogged his consciousness. He was just like okay. Continue staying where you are, I guess.
Thank you, I shall.
And he just runs past you like frantically like
I'm not disobeying that woman. Nope. She said
Don't
stay
wanna
here.
make
That's what
Mama
I'm doing.
angry.
Sheesh. What does giant eyeball mean, Bumbleina, if you don't mind me asking?
You have a monster recommendation, sir. Giant eyeball.
Oh, great. Here we go. I know just the thing. So, you guys are split up. There's an alarm going off. And all of a sudden, Spencer, while you're hanging out in this room, you start to leave, and you hear a loud boom, and the whole place just shakes to the left, rattling you.
I'm gonna be like, is there a window to the outside anywhere?
There is not. You could look for one. Do you want to continue that in corridor and try to find one?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. So, when you left the room, there was actually 3 doors You went through. Did you go back through the one you came in through, or did you go through one of the others?
Through the one I came in.
Okay, okay. So you start tracing back your steps, trying to find a way out or the window, and you eventually find what looks like a hangar area.
Is this the similar area I was to before? It seems
It's
familiar.
similar, but when you walk in, it's dead quiet, and there are dead bodies everywhere. Guards in armor. Warriors, just like the villain who picked you up, in their uniforms. Dead.
Mm.
And there's like a ship. A few ships are toppled. One is on fire. And you just see some blob of what looks like flesh floating in the center of the hangar.
Does this Ichor remind me of the same Ichor we faced on the planet?
It's not an ichor. It's just it looks like a fleshy creature, you know, like a creature with skin, but it's like floating. You've never seen anything like that. It's round, and it turns around, and it's one eye spots you, and then sprouting from its sides are 6 other eyes.
Like tentacles with eyeballs on them?
Yes, exactly. And it spots you, and it shoots a beam of energy from one of the eye stalks on its side at you.
I'm going to attempt to...
It has sharp teeth and a piercing eye of blue and green.
Dang.
And yeah, it shoots a beam at you. Let me go ahead and pull up the stats real quick.
Can you hear it in the back of your mind? I should have stayed with Bumba, damn it. Oh,
Yep, you can hear it now. This thing's gonna kill you.
oh God.
Like, just no choice, just die like that. Just like, yeah.
No decision.
Like, that is how you're going, fine.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d10. That's right, I'm already rolling dice. Let's go. And, you get hit with this beam. I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I think I'm crappy in that.
You better pass, dude. That's all I gotta say.
No pressure. Oh no, I'm actually pretty good in that. Nice. 17. Did I make it?
You get hit by this beam, and you feel like an energy just rush through your body. You feel weakened, and you take 2d8. No, 4d8. Sorry, almost told you wrong. You take 4. I'll just roll 3 and roll one more. You take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You take 26 damage, but because you passed that Constitution save, you only take half. So that will be 13 damage. How you feeling?
Lucky. If I didn't pass that, I would have gone unconscious.
Good thing. Good thing. Good thing. And hell yeah. And now roll for
Initiative.
yeah. Bumba, what? You hear this loud boom too, and the whole place shakes and rocks to the left. It almost feels like the entire base is lopsided now. Like you see ships are sort of sliding on the floor, and crates and everything. Anything that's not bolted down is pretty much sliding to the wall.
I'm gonna start approaching the building and try to find him.
All right, you start approaching, and as you do, you see a ship sort of lands in the hangar. You have a chance to either run away in the direction he went, or stay and fight. This definitely does not look like a normal ship, though. Not one of the ones here. This is obviously, from the looks of it, it looks just like that Imperial Order. Their ship.
I'm gonna go in the opposite direction and try to find him.
Alright.
And so get away from the other ship.
Alright, you start to bolt towards where he went. You see that there, in the direction, there's the elevator. There's the door. There's a small door, and then there's a bigger hangar door. Which way do you go? You have 5 seconds before they spot you. 5.
I'm gonna take the big one, the big hangar door.
The big hangar door? Alright. You bullet through the big hangar door and you lose them. They didn't seem to notice you. You are now going through this area. The alarms are not blaring anymore, but you do see that the lights are still on, like blaring lights, like clicking on and off red. Yeah, and you're sort of walking, and you see that there are guards running past you, and they sort of go into the hangar. You hear gunfire, but they're shooting, and yeah, there's a few doors you can go through. There's left, right, and straight.
Let's go right.
Right. Okay, you go right. Good old Spenso, Johnny Two Sacks. Yeah. What'd you get for initiative?
Oh, apologies. I got a 8.
You got an 8. All right. So the creature is going to go first. Spenso, are you an avid adventurer? Would you say
Of the wilderness?
of the world that you find yourself in, the cosmos?
You could say I get around.
You could say you get around. Go ahead and give me a
Do a
history.
job here. Do a job there.
Go ahead and give me a history check. You have to be a 14.
Is history is wisdom, not intelligence, right?
Yes.
Boom. At 20.
For real?
For real.
All right, dude. You know this creature to be a beholder. They are incredibly rare, but they are certainly quite quite terrifying. They're known to literally disintegrate people with just a look of their eye. And the only reason that you're still alive is obviously because this thing, it's obvious that this thing, pities you in some way and is simply toying with you.
Is there any way I can get out back the way I came?
You could, yeah. But you can't yet. It's not your turn. He goes first.
Alright, is he gonna go?
Yeah, he is.
He's like, give me a minute.
Rude? Gosh.
Sorry, just making sure. Just make sure everybody's still connected.
Sheesh, the creature, you hear a voice in your head going, funny. I don't sense the thoughts of a Relithian voyager within your memories. You must be a stowaway or a civilian amongst their ranks. Do not worry. I will have my fun with you quickly and endure pain soon.
Feel like just very alarming to hear.
Would you say it's alarming for you to do a wisdom save to make sure you're not terrified?
Yeah, like a entity like that busts in and does like telepathic communication. Yeah, it's spooky.
Damn.
13.
13? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you're not terrified.
Nice.
You're good. But he shoots a quick beam at you. He actually shoots two of them. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need you give me a wisdom saving throw as you are blasted by this array and you feel your mind being scrambled. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
7.
7. All right. You are now confused. You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your turn you can't move, and you use your action to make a melee or ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range. If the target can't attack, it does nothing on its turn. So you can't move, and unless you have a ranged attack, you cannot attack him.
Ready?
And then he hits you again with another beam. 2 rays from 2 different eyes. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, this one might be killer.
Oof. Another nat 20.
Are you for real?
I am for real.
Shit. All right. You actually you don't get hit by this beam. You completely dodge it. You hop up. You in your confusion, you sort of like step back and it misses you completely.
Heck yeah.
It is now your turn. What do you want to do?
Am I still able to escape?
You can't move.
Oh yeah, dang.
Like, you're not bound. You can move. You just can't take your movement. You're sort of like the room's spinning around you, and you sort of have a cracking headache, almost as if it's a hangover, but like times 10. And the only thing you can see is like him. Just the room is like it feels like you're on. It feels like the entire base is spiraling into a dark abyss.
I am going to make a ranged attack then.
You go to make a range attack at him. What kind of attack are you using?
I am using my handgun.
Okay. What kind of handgun is it, if you don't mind me asking?
It's just a 45. Keep in my coat pocket.
All right. Go ahead and fire it. For those of you who do not know, we do have firearms in this game, but how firearms work is they do more damage than a normal ranged weapon, but they do not add their dex mod to the damage. It's just a straight roll on the damage. So go ahead and roll an attack and add your dex mod.
I get a 19 for the attack.
A 19 for the attack? That hits.
Boom.
Roll for damage.
One.
Did you really roll a 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the damage type? You should at least roll two dice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did just roll one. My bad.
Yeah. What is it? 2d4s? 2d6s?
Yeah, 2d6s.
Okay. I was about to say, you should at least have 2.
Boom. Total of 7 damage.
Hell yeah. You hit him with a solid 7 damage. You fire your pistol at him in like while the room is spinning, you can still see him dead center, and you shoot for like a split second. You have a moment of clarity, and you fire, and it pelts him. He's like, ah, my eye, ah, what's wrong with you? You just hear his voice screaming in your head.
I'm gonna be like, you gotta get out of my head.
His voice is scratching the surface of your mind. It feels like nails on chalkboard. Bumba, you go to the right, and you're traveling through a corridor. You can see that you can go left, right, or straight.
Let's go left.
You go left. You see that there is a lift that can take you up or down. And you can see that there is also a left, right, 2 tunnels going left and right, and 1 tunnel going straight.
Let's go straight.
Go straight. Alright, you go straight. All of a sudden, you hear a loud boom. Again, and the whole place shakes one more time. And you see more guards like scattering through the tunnel past you. They don't even pay attention to you. And you see a man wearing the same uniform as Villiane, and he sees you and he goes, "Citizen, what are you doing on this base? Where did you come from?" And he's sort of grabbing at his blade, like in an arm position, but he's obviously giving you a chance to speak for yourself. What would you like to say?
I have been brought here by Vivian And amongst the commotion, I have come to seek shelter and find my friend.
He states, Vivian. You mean Villian? Oh.
Villain, yeah.
He goes, I see. So you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. We are under attack. I'm going to need you to go past me and go down the stairs and then go in the door on the left. There's a small base quarters there where it's like a bunk quarters for you to stay in. Stay there and hide. Do not come out for any reason.
I need to find my friend.
I will find your friend. I in game his name is Jack. He
Jack.
goes.
I need to find Jack.
I will. No, it's not Jack. It's Johnny, isn't it? Johnny Two Sex. Johnny Sex.
It's Johnny.
John. Okay, well.
Yeah, and he goes. Sorry, we're still getting to know each other's names. He goes. I will find your friend, but I cannot have an untrained citizen fight like amongst the fighting.
I have a bow. I will be fine, sir. I need to find my friend Johnny.
He says, if you have training...
To go in the opposite direction of him.
He goes, if you have training, that is fine. But I can't have you going that way. That is towards the elders. You have to come with me. And fight with me. And he sort of clenches his fists like, for glory!
Is there any other hallways or corridors around? Or is it just like one way to the elders and then one way past him?
There are others, yeah.
I'm going to defy him and go through one of the other doors.
So you go through one of the other doors and ignore the man with the sword?
Yeah.
Alright, you start to walk off and he's like, wait! No! And you just ignore him. You find yourself in what looks like a room. It's a large cylindrical room. You can see that there's a walkway that sort of wraps around the walls of this room. And you're standing on that walkway. It's like a graded walkway. And you can see a massive bright cylinder in the center of the room. It looks like some kind of like engine room. And yeah, you look down and you see that there is another floor, main floor, with computers and connections and everything. You are sort of like on a maintenance floor.
Is there any doors on the bottom?
There's 3.
We'll take the middle door.
You take the middle door. You're gonna have to
bottom.
You're gonna have to drop down.
There's no stairs.
There's no stairs.
Oh. They said there was a spiraling staircase around the room.
No, what I meant is there's a maintenance, like it's like a like a shelf, like a balcony that wraps around the room, and you're standing on that.
Okay.
It's a 50-foot drop.
Oh.
But you did see that there was a lift in the hallway, 2 hallways back. Do you want to try to go back to that, or do you want to just drop down, or do you want to keep exploring and find a stairway? He did also mention a stairway.
Go back and try to find the lift.
All right.
He's like, oh shit.
You do that. We're going back to Spencer, or Johnny. Johnny, you are no longer confused. He's now going to attack you.
Dang, get confused again. It's like, oof.
Yeah. Looks like it, dude. Oh my gosh, he's shooting another confusion ray at you. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
8? Alright, you're
Yeah.
confused again. You can't move on your next turn. Uh, let's see. You can't take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your turn you can't move, and you'll use your action to make a melee or range attack against a randomly determined target. He's the only thing in here though, so everything else is dead. So yeah, he hits you with another beam, and again you feel screaming in your head, and your eyes are sort of distorted like static, and you look around and you feel sick because you're just moving around a lot. You can't your head's spinning and you can't concentrate. And then he also give me a Constitution saving throw. Just think, Bumba, you spawned this on him.
7.
You got a 7? Alright. You are hit by another beam. It pierces you in the chest. It feels like it feels like it just ripped your heart out or your soul out of your chest. You look down and you see that there's like sort of a black like growth, like not growth, like imagine your veins are turning black and it's sort of growing out like that, and you feel some kind of like necrotic death amongst your chest. And you're gonna take 3d10s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 necrotic damage.
Oh no. I am unconscious.
You are unconscious. You fall unconscious. The creature just simply whispers in your mind as you fall unconscious to the ground. He goes, "Do not to worry, little one. I will make quick and swift fun from your death." And next up is Bumba. Bumba, you find the lift. You see that there is a button to call up the lift.
Push the button.
Push the button. A light sort of appears. A platform made of light sort of appears. And it says, "Please step onto the platform."
Step out on the platform.
Step on the platform. You see a button saying up or down.
Down.
You push down, and it just takes you down. You go to the next floor, about 50 feet down, and you see that there's another corridor, and you see that there is a door to your left, right, and straight.
I'll be right back, guys.
Can I go to the right?
Right? Okay, you go right. You see there's another tunnel with what looks like an entrance to a hangar.
Down the tunnel.
You go down the tunnel. Do you go through the hangar, or do you want to go left or right? There's a left or right.
Is there any evidence of Johnny?
You don't see any evidence, but you see a lot of dead people in here, and you see what looks like a floating mass of flesh. One of the tendrils floating like above its head sort of flips back, and its eye sort of spots you. And it goes, it looks like another civilian has joined. Were you friends with this one? And you see that it's sort of like you see Johnny floating.
Can I pull out my bow and arrow?
You can. Go ahead and roll for initiative 2.
I do that?
roll a d20 and add your dex modifier to it. Your dexterity modifier to it.
Where's that on the app?
Dexterity is on the page with your strength.
Got it. Okay, roll for me.
Yeah.
Uh, 7?
7? Okay, awesome. He got a... He beat you in initiative. He got 20. So he will go first, and he's going to shoot 2 beams at you. Alright. So, give me a wisdom saving throw. And how you do
Natural
that?
1?
A natural 1. Wow. Okay, so you are confused. So much so that you see, not only can you not move, and you can only attack one creature, like a creature at random, but you see 4 of him surrounding you. The room is spinning. You can't seem to peg him, and he just goes, "Oh, this is so fun. I didn't realize that the Relithians had civilians on their bases. This is going to be more fun than actually fighting Relithians."
Am I able to speak to him?
Yeah.
What have you done to my friend?
Nothing yet, but I'm going to eat him, and he's going to be delicious.
Over my dead body.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be obliged. He's now going to shoot you with another beam. Because he shot 2. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
15. Alright, you pass, but you'll still take half damage. So. 6. Ooh. High damage too. Okay, you got 19, cut in half is 8. No, 9. 9. Cut in half is 9. So you take 9 necrotic damage as you are pierced in the chest by this beam of black energy. And again, you see like black veins just sort of growing from that. And it almost feels like your life was like pulled from you. Your life energy was pulled from you. And it is now your turn. What do you want to do?
Is there anything nearby that I can grab that I could use as a reflector?
High or low? Like, just guess, high or low?
Hi.
There's not anything that you can find, but there is a piece of ship that you could probably use as a shield, if you want. As a makeshift shield. Not shield, but as a makeshift cover. Let me rephrase that. You can't lift it, but you can like prop it up and like stand behind it, kind of like a propped up table, like a toppled over table.
Okay, let's hide behind the table.
Okay, it's not a table; it's a piece of ship. But yeah, what this will do is this will give
The ship debris.
This will give you half cover, which gives anything that attacks you disadvantage when it's a ranged attack. So this will give you advantage against those ray shots. what do you want to do after that?
Can I shoot him with my bow and arrow from behind the ship debris?
You can, but you see 4 of him, like you're seeing fours, so you'd have
that's right.
disadvantage. So go ahead and roll, but you'll have disadvantage.
I don't know how to roll for a disadvantage.
Oh, my apologies. You roll twice and you take the lower. So go ahead and click your weapon, click attack, click the bow, click attack, ranged, shoot, I think it might be. And you'll want to click roll for me twice and take the lower number. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you need me to walk you through attacking?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, this will make things easier. Okay, so in the top right-hand corner of the app, no matter what page you're on, you should see a picture of a little D20. Do you see that?
Okay.
Click that. And then in number of dice, you're going to backspace that and put it on 2. And you're going to click the die that has a 20 on it on the front side. The 20-sided die. And you can click that and it's going to roll 2 of them for you. It's adding them up, but don't worry about adding them up. Just there's a first roll plus and then a second roll. What did you roll on both sides?
Um, 22. 14
actually,
plus 8.
14 plus 8. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So you got an 8.
Great.
Okay. So 8 plus your dexterity modifier on the main page.
Plus 8 on my dexterity?
Yeah, the modifier should be in the middle.
The mod right in the middle, on the page with the dexterity, strength, and constitution. What is that mod?
Total 10?
Okay, so it's a plus 2, plus 8, so that's 10. Okay, and then down below conditions, you should see speed at the very bottom. Speed, prof, carrying, and inspiration. What is your prof?
Plus 2.
Okay, so in total, that should be a plus 12. So that should be a 12 total. So you rolled a 12 to attack him.
Tear him up. Give my revenge.
But I'm pretty sure, if I look at his stats real quick, 12 does not hit. I think you needed higher. You did. It did not hit. You missed him completely.
Lay there dying. It's like, oh, you suck.
Good old Johnny Sacks.
Well, he said he was levitating in the air, right?
Yeah.
It's not really...
Give me a death saving throw.
Dun dun. Dun dun. 19.
19. Let's go. That's a success. We're gonna go back to the creature, and he's gonna shoot 2 beams at you.
Who, me?
Pew, pew.
No, at Good old Bumba.
What? Yes.
Getting shot.
Bumba.
Oh.
You're getting shot at. I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw twice.
Same throw twice.
So roll one, tell me that one, and then roll a second one, tell me that one. Oh, sheesh. Actually, you have advantage on those. So make sure you roll with advantage on them. There should be a little box that says advantage. You can check that.
And which one was I putting a 2 in? Ability modifier or saving throw?
Saving throw.
2. Result is 19.
On the first one?
Yeah, 16 plus 3.
Alright.
And then roll 2 is 2 plus 3? 5.
Oh, okay, 5. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. I got my right back.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry guys, it's so freaking hot in here. Maybe it's because I'm doing a TPK. Oh no. Alright, so one beam hits the defensive plate that you're standing behind, but the other beam hits you and deals 3d10 necrotic damage.
Guys, tough one. Needed G-Man.
17 necrotic damage. So if you go to your HP, click that, and it says to deal damage. Make sure that box is checked, and then put 17 and apply.
Killing blow.
Oh shit! You didn't heal from your level up, did you? Or your extended rest. Make sure that your health is at full, and then deal that. Sorry.
I don't know how to do that, sir.
Go ahead and
Same as you did damage.
yeah, click the heal box and put like 55 and apply, and then put 17 damage. I forgot you didn't heal when you leveled up.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay, and then damage.
Because that 17 should not have killed you.
It says unstable.
That's better. Okay, you're both unconscious.
Oof. Never had this happen before. There's literally nobody.
Can I stabilize?
Not yet.
Not yet. Go ahead and give me a death saving throw. Spenso. Johnny Sacks.
Got a 15.
A 15. Very nice. You pass. You have 2 successes. Give me a death saving throw. Bumba. Click that little die button in the top corner. Click that and just roll the d20 one time.
14.
14. Alright, that's a success.
Yay!
You guys are out for a while, and you wake up.
What do we see?
You wake up and you see air, like oxygen, air, ground. Well, not ground. You just see
oxygen.
You see the sky. You see a blue sky, and you see in the distance an exploding and falling base in the sky.
Like it's still actively falling even though we're on the ground.
Like you see the base blowing up in the distance of the horizon.
I'm gonna look around.
You look around and you see that you are now on a different planet with grass. And you see Villian standing next to a campfire that she started up, cooking some food.
I would be like, "Did you save us?"
She says, "Yeah, I did."
Twice in one day. Lucky us.
She says, "Yeah, I guess. The base was destroyed. We were attacked."
I'm gonna tell her about the eyeball monster.
Yeah, no, I saw that thing.
I'm gonna ask her if she defeated it.
No,
Stop. Shh.
I stunned it with a flash grenade, and I escaped with you two.
Why, thank you very much.
She says, "The elders are dead. The order I belong to is now destroyed."
I'm gonna look at her and I'll be like, "Hey, no such thing as destroying an order. Take it from me, I've been knocking over families left and right. But there's always just a vacuum of power. Somebody else will come along. Why don't you do it?" And I'm gonna suggest to her take over what's left of her faction.
She states, "There's nothing left. Everyone's dead."
Point out the fact that she's not dead.
The elders are dead. You didn't meet them, but they had the ability to withstand the order, to create the order, and to build it. Like, they had powers humans can't, or anything near human, they can't withstand. She states, "You guys should eat up. We gotta get moving soon. They're tracing us, looking for any survivors. They're probably gonna land here next."
I'm gonna do what she says and then I'm gonna follow her.
Alright. She seems to have placed like a what looks like a bunch of plant life over her ship, and she states, "We can't go by ship. They'll hunt us down easily. They'll track us down, hunt us down using that."
I agree.
She says, "Do you guys have any questions?"
Ask her where they plan on heading to.
She says, "There's a village not far from here. I saw it on entering the atmosphere. North. We can go there and lie low for a little bit.
Okay.
Can I ask her what
Is it-
supplies that she has with her?
Yeah, like, is there any supplies from the ship or anything?
She says, I have 20 days of rations, and I have a, a disc rider, and, I have a bag of supplies like rope, matches, some torches, and she says, and I have these communicators, and she gives you guys each a wrist piece that you can put around your wrist.
Nice. So they essentially act as just a telecommunication device.
Mm-hmm. And she says, and I also was only able to snag one of these, one for me and one for one other person. And she hands you guys what looks like a plate of some sort. She says, if you assign that to your chest, you can create a shielding around your body, a kinetic shielding that will protect you from harm.
Heck yeah.
But it only works on one. You guys can decide who gets it.
Bumbleina, I highly recommend you go with a shield. Just seem like a person who'd go good with a shield. I'm gonna hand it to her.
All right, Bumbleina, you've seen these before. You can place it on your chest, and when you equip it, it adds, let's see, 10 temporary HP to your body. Once that HP runs up, let's go without taking damage for an entire minute before it recharges.
Okay.
A minute is like 10
Do we
turns.
have time to heal before heading to the next village?
You can if you want to. If you feel like you need to rest, you can let her know.
Okay.
Do you want to tell her that?
If you do tell that, I'm gonna suggest that it'd probably be better to be in the village and try to rest. That way we at least have shelter.
Right. I mean, are we wounded?
You had a small rest, so I'm gonna say, here. You heal. You heal 2 HP each.
Don't bust them die on that one.
Okay.
You also have resolve. If you look at your notes, I stated how much resolve you start with. How much is that, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine says 0.
Oh, because you used yours already. Oh. Well, you'll have 10 extra HP if you equip that shield. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
Okay. So what that does, if you go to your HP, click that.
And add plus 2 temp?
Yep, add plus 10 temp.
Oh, plus 10.
Yeah. And then also make sure you heal that 2 extra HP by putting 2 in the blank under temp, and then pushing heal and applying.
Okay. And then under equipment, I need to put that, right?
Yeah.
What's that called? Chest card?
It's called a personal shield. It's a new item, so if you want, you can click add item, create new item, put gear as the type of item, put personal shield as the name.
Okay.
And then click equipable. We'll say equipable to neck. And then put the cost is 20 credits, so 20 GP. And then click save.
$20 GP?
Mm-hmm. And then you can equip that to your neck when you save it. It might ask you if you want to purchase it. Go ahead and purchase it if it asks that. Let me know when you've gotten
Wait,
that.
what was the category?
The category should be gear.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, so in total, if you look at your HP, you should have 12 HP. Is that right?
I think I did something wrong because it says 26 of 16.
Good gosh! Alright, you healed to max health and then added 10 temporary HP. So, you know what? I'm going to give it to you. You get 26 health. I'm going to give it to you.
Yay!
Just remember that chest piece does recharge, but only after a minute. A single turn in battle, like you attack, and then he attacks, and then the monster attacks, and then that round of battle is 6 seconds. So remember, it doesn't make you bulletproof, but you can later buy upgraded versions of these in game.
Okay.
But yeah, and with that, we will end it there.
Ended.
Heck yeah, y'all.
Heck yeah, y'all.
Like, Bumbleina, he killing me with a big, floating eyeball. He literally killed me with a giant eyeball.
And that was a really weakened version of that too. Beholders are actually way stronger than
So that
that.
was a weakened version of it.
Yeah, I could tell. I shot him one time and he was already screaming. I was like, I can get him. And then he hit me in the face with his ball. Eyeball. Eyeballs.
But yeah, but we will end that there. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. It was a blast, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you guys for joining me for this. So sorry that G-Man couldn't join us. He is going through surgery right now, but hopefully he will be good and well rested by next session. But yeah, buzz. Thank you everyone, and
Bye, everybody.
I'll bid
Bye,
you
guys.
adieu.
Adieu.